I like the part where the
Tornado.
Yeah. So we watched Twister from 1996, starring Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt as storm chasers. I'm sure everybody knows this movie. Directed by Jan de Bont. I don't know if that's how you say his name. Written by Michael Crichton and his wife at the time, Anne Marie Martin.
Anne Marie.
I have notes for this one. Well, Kelly, you picked this, so I will let you start.
Oh, goody. Yes, I picked this because at the time we had the Twister that come through. I think that was around that time. And, a lot of stormy weather. And I love to watch Twister when it's, like, stormy weather season. It's just perfect watching for that time. I don't know much about, like, the storm chasing stuff, so I don't know if, like, any of this stuff is accurate to the time that it was or anything, because I don't know nothing, but I like to watch storm chasing. This has a great, perfect cast. I absolutely love the cast, and I really wish they had did a sequel back then when this cast could have been in it, because I just really, 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 really love this movie. Really. It's probably the best tornado movie that out of most of them that I've watched. I mean, it's just perfect, and I love it, and I love the look of it. The tornadoes look real, and cool, but it's funny how they always, like, dissipate, like, after they've seen it or something. It just, like, magically poof, gone. But, that's always funny. Yeah, I don't know what to say, because I just love this movie.
Well, I think we saw this in the theater, didn't we?
I think we did.
Yeah, because I remember it was one of those movies, like The Perfect Storm, where you walk out of the theater and you're just looking at the clouds like something's fixing to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also really love this movie. It's probably one of my favorite movies of the 90s. I think it holds up really well. Like, the special effects hold up, pretty well compared to some others of the time. The tornadoes are fun to watch. I mean, it's not like a movie you're supposed to take too seriously. I mean, like, nowadays everybody's got a phone that's capable of taking videos, so, we get a lot of tornado videos that we can watch. But are you okay?
I got something in my eye, I think. I didn't get it out. Does it look weird?
Yeah, it looks red. Do you need to go?
Hey, gummit.
So, as I was saying, nowadays everybody's got a camera on their phone, but back when this came out, video cameras were still kind of rare, so it wasn't as easy. So it wasn't as easy to see videos of tornadoes. I mean, you pretty much had to see it on, like, the Weather Channel or, some special on TV or something. And also, we weren't able to look stuff up on the internet, so movies didn't have to. They just had to have, like, they had to be just believable enough, but they didn't have to be, like, really fact-based. So,
right.
Again, I don't know how much this is, like, real life, but I like the part where the tornado is able to sneak up on them at the movie theater, because, tornadoes are loud.
Right, and that is an awesome scene. I love that scene. And, the movie that was playing,
The Shining.
The Shining. At the time, I'd never seen The Shining, so that made me really want to watch The Shining.
Well, I like the kind of the symbolism of it being like, oh, you think this movie's scary? The Shining? Well, here, look at this tornado.
Look at this tornado coming. And it just comes out of nowhere, and it was just upon them, like, how did that happen?
Like, the pacing of the movie's really good. It's never dull, and it hits all those, like, emotional beats. Jamie Gertz is really sympathetic as the other love interest. Like, a lot of times the movie, they'll make that person unlikable,
Right.
so that you don't feel guilty rooting for, you know.
And I really did like her, you know, she was so great, you know. And then I kind of, like, when it all went down, I kind of felt a little bit sorry for
Yeah,
her.
I mean, it is sad.
Because she knows nothing about the tornado chasing and anything. I like the part when she's on the phone and, like, we got cows. That's a good scene.
Got Philip Seymour Hoffman. I think at the time I'd seen this, I only knew him from one other movie, like My New Gun. He played kind of a similar character in that one.
So long ago. I don't even remember that movie.
I have it somewhere.
We're going to have to watch that because it's been so long since I've seen it. I probably ain't seen it since back then.
You got Carrie Elwes as the kind of rival storm chaser, which I always liked him. But his character is just kind of...
He's like a jerk, whatever, dickweed. And it's... I don't know where that came from. His character is like a jerk.
Isn't there an episode of the X-Files where Mulder says dickweed? I mean, like, if you read his lips, he's saying dickweed, but they changed the audio to dorkweed or something. I don't know what episode that is, but I'm pretty sure that's a thing. We had Lois Smith as Aunt Meg. I thought she was really good. Like that whole scene where they're at her house.
Oh, I love that.
And then when they come back,
And they gotta rescue her and the dog. Rufus? Is that the dog's name?
I don't
Something. It just seems like it was a Rufus. May not have been.
and the soundtrack is really good. I mean, both the score and the songs in it.
Yes.
You've got Van Halen. Isn't there a Van Halen song?
I think
Isn't that
so.
the main
And
one? And Tori
I like
Amos.
the Eric Clapton, but it's not on the
Not on the CD.
CD. I've got the CD and or I think I had the CD, and it's not on the CD. But yeah, I love the score. I wish I could find a CD of the score because I tried looking on our little music app thing. Couldn't find nothing.
I don't know who did the music. I didn't look that up. Anyway, what are you rating Twister out of 5?
5. Because I love it that much. I mean, I really do.
Yeah, I almost put this in my top 10 favorite films. Of course, we just watched it. But I'm also going to give it 5 flying cows out of 5.
Flying cows. There goes a cow. There goes another cow.
Actually, I think it's the same one. Anyway, thanks for watching, and until next time.
Bye-bye. Adios, amigos.